Hello, hello, hello. Exactly, Treese. That's what I'm wishing for. That is exactly what I'm wishing for. We're pretending today is Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, and the weekend is here. Because I don't like it's only Monday. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. Oh, hi, Levita. Hi, Cheryl. Hello, Trees. I feel like, hi, Vicky Browning. How are you feeling, Vicky Browning? Is your surgery this week? I think you were saying this week, but I don't know. Every weekend goes by super duper quick, but I feel like there's something right on my face. I feel like this weekend like flew by. Like it was ridiculously fast. Oh, here we go with the fan, putting one strand of hair in my eyeball. So when it is this Wednesday, okay, you will be in my prayers. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Cindy Truitt. Hi, Mary Sharkey. But yeah, I mean, every weekend I feel goes by super duper quick. But I don't know. This weekend just felt like already we got to go driving. You have a splitting headache. I think it's the heat. Yeah. Hi, Celeste. How are you going in and out of the AC and the hot outside gives me a migraine like no other. That's the fastest way for me to get a migraine. That and like reflections off of windshields, that is the quickest way for me to get a migraine. And I know that it happens for Trevor too, because I will notice like Trevor's walking out, from work and he's like smiling or whatever. And as soon as he's gotten into like the car, and just like in the matter of minutes, his mood has changed. And I'm like, what's the matter? You have a headache? He goes, yeah, it's coming. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Helen. Hi, Tina. So how was everybody's weekend? Hope you guys, your weekend felt a little longer to you than it did to me. We did go shopping on Saturday. So I thought it was kind of slick, right? So after creative hour, usually we have to go to the bank on Saturdays, because, we do our cash stuffing thing. But this particular Saturday, we didn't have to go, and hence the reason why we were going to go shopping, right? So I thought it was slick, because usually he comes down the stairs when he hears that I'm no longer talking to myself. He'll come down the stairs and he's like, oh, he'll say, I'm ready, Mom, whenever you are. And I'm like, okay. So anyways, I got done with creative hour and I was just kind of like, he's not down here. Maybe he doesn't want to go. So then I laid on the couch, like kind of got comfy on the couch and was like laying back on the couch. And I'm like, maybe I'm going to get out of shopping. 20 minutes later, he comes down and he's like, I'm ready, Mom. And I'm like, okay, hold on a minute. I'll be ready in a second. Let me just feed the dogs. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Terry. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Jeanette. Hello, Regine. Good to see you. So we did go shopping. It wasn't too bad, though. I will say it was actually the shortest shopping trip that we have had thus far. We just went to Banana Republic, and usually, he still tried on everything, but usually it takes forever. I think we were done in there it was like an hour and a half maybe, so that I will take any day. We have literally been in there for hours, y'all, hours, and it's painful. Hi, Michelle Chastain. Hi, Rita. Hi, Mac. I keep forgetting to tell you guys, those of you who have been messaging me, this has been out of stock forever and ever and ever. The cottontail background that a lot of y'all love. It was out everywhere. The distributor didn't have it, so I have it, and I keep forgetting to tell y'all that I have it. Also, the Dainty and the Queen sketches background and sketches. I could see it behind here. that's back. So if you signed up for notifications, you would have already known that it's back. But if you don't sign up for notifications, you didn't know. I know a lot of you have just private messaged me, and I said I would let you know as soon as it got in. Well, there's your PSA. It's in. Hi, Miss Edie. Sister from another mister. So I hope you guys had a fantabulous weekend. But yeah, I'm ready for it to be Friday. And I was even asking Trevor, I was like, there's no more holidays coming up, is there? No more days off? No, nothing. He's like, no, not until like Thanksgiving and Christmas, I think. Did you let Dina know? I didn't. Well, when I had Dina on, I don't think it was in yet. I think, or maybe I forgot. I don't know, but yeah, I need to let Dina know because Dina is obsessed with that paper. Hence, and then everybody that watches Dina gets obsessed with that paper. I know, Ashley, that's what I said. Can we all pretend like today is Thursday and tomorrow's Friday and the weekend is here? Because I don't want it. I don't want to. This week, I can already feel is going to be a long week. So today we're going to kind of take it easy. I really don't know what we're doing today. So, I pulled out the bottle. So you remember this little bottle. This is from Hobby Lobby, and I was saying that on the listing, this is the bigger one. So when you see the listing at Hobby Lobby, this is what they're talking about, the smaller one, and then this is the bigger one. This is the popular one. So I thought we would play some more with the transfers. Is that the tag from the bottle? Because all of a sudden I just have a tag on my finger. I thought we would play more with some of the water transfers and then also maybe do some molds or something to it. Yeah, he is in full effect right now too because he wants a phone case. Surprise! I knew you guys wouldn't have guessed that. I knew you wouldn't have guessed he wanted a phone case, but that's what he wants. You see? That's what he's pointing at, and that's the sign for I want a phone case. Yeah, now he's trying to show you guys to help him tell me that he wants the phone case. But I already know he wants the phone case. Okay, so I'm going to get my Scrappy Rustic bottle holder out. I don't know. I might use the Scrappy Rustics. I might not. I might use the little rubber one because it is rubber and this is glass. I don't know. I'll pull them both out. Let's get my desk out. Hi, Sandy Hinkleman. Oh, I just went and grabbed that bottle. Yeah, it's like super popular and you could do so much to it. It's fun to reverse decoupage the bottle or do, just about anything. I put molds on it. It's like got a perfect surface amount area, but also you could do a lot with, hey, be careful. No, Onyx, come on. Troy, I don't want you to trip. I sounded like you tripped over that. I know, son. Mom will have to get you one. So, and then I was thinking that because this was out, maybe we'll use this. I don't know, though. I don't know what I want to do with this. I know I want to use, did I not notice that there was a butterfly on that before? Oh, also, y'all, the LeBlanc molds. Troy, stop doing that because she's going to bite my foot instead of your foot, and that's going to hurt. The LeBlanc molds will go live, or you'll see the ones that I got. It'll be live at 10 a.m. my time. So 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. my time, they'll be available to see in my shop. I only got 2 of the 5. If you've seen all 5, I don't know. I don't have a lot of space as it is, and I just didn't know. I don't think that a lot of you would be crazy about the other ones. So I got the ones that I thought you guys would like. So those will go live tomorrow at 10 in the morning, my time. So, hi, Connie. Black with the gold. So I was looking at because there was, that's funny you said that because there's a deluxe paste that I haven't used in a long time. That I was looking at earlier because I had a meeting this morning at 10 o'clock this morning, and I was looking at this earlier. Whoa! This one, and then if you guys don't know, deluxe paste, you are able to go right on to glass. With deluxe paste, you do not have to put a bonding primer on that first. That's funny you said that because I was looking at this earlier. So, I don't know, maybe we'll have a play and do the H20 transfer. I'm thinking, though, I've never tried to layer it, so I don't know if we can, but we might try because I'm thinking of doing some of the script down on it first and then layering one of the other designs on there. But on the back side, I'm thinking what we'll do for the back side is, I don't know if you guys have seen this one. So this is the deluxe paste in black gold. And it's similar to the metallic paint. I can't even think of the doggone name. It's similar to the metallic paint. If you look at it, though, I don't think you guys can. Oh, you guys can kind of see. So those flakes in there are gold. So I think that might be pretty to put that as a base because obviously when we put the transfer on, the back half has to be done so that way it will reflect that. And then I don't know what we'll put on top. Maybe we'll do something or another on the top of that. Okay, now that I just stuck my pokey tool down in there. So I don't know. Should I paint that first? Maybe we'll put the maybe we'll do the dauber and just, because I don't want it on there nice and smooth. I think the more texture, do I want that? I think I want that one because it's the glass and it will stop it from sliding away. Okay, so let's get some isopropyl alcohol first and let's clean it off. And then I'm actually going to get kind of a medium-sized dauber and then see how that goes. So, anyhow, did y'all do anything exciting this weekend? Did anybody go out? I don't know how hot it was in your neck of the woods, but it was fairly warm here as usual. All right, so I will clean off the front side when we get to the front side. Do I care which one's the front and which one's the back? Actually, this one looks like it has a few more blemishes, so and they're about the same. There's 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's weird. I've never noticed them on the bottles before. But obviously there's like it's a machine. Anyways. Oh, you're very welcome. Yes, it is, Mary Casey. It's in my Amazon. I think it actually. Oh, you guys, look at the new Look at the new squeegees I brought into the shop. Troy, what pots and pans are you pulling out? Aren't they cute? And the felt is super, super soft. It's like I don't know. Because you know how some felt, it almost, I don't know. I'm real picky about the felt on the opposite side. Like, I don't like it to feel, like have that rough feeling that some of them have. I don't know. I'm weird. Okay, So I am going to use the dauber, but obviously this one will not fit. So let's take a little palette knife and take some out. Hi, Catherine. All right. And always you want to, oh, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Oh, I changed my mind. Oh, hold on a minute. I changed my mind. I was talking to Nicole the other day, and I was pulling out all of my Jewel Effect pastes, and I was telling her I need to use these more. It's ridiculous because I forget about them. Hold on a minute. Y'all. Hold on a minute. Yep, it's going to be one of those days. Blame it on a Monday. Hold on a minute. What is the clay you use? I forgot. Jovi clay, ma'am. Jovi clay. Okay, so if we are using this on the front, y'all, I was showing her this color. So this is the Tiger's Eye Stone. I almost want to put that on there. This is the same thing. You can also go direct on the glass with the Jewel Effect pastes. But look at that color. Look at that color. Look at that color. And also there is one kind of like that, but this one has more of like a, I don't know, the reflect almost looks like a silver, but then it's not a true silver to me. It almost looks like it's got like it looks like it has like a blue reflect, but that could be because it's black. It was too hot, I know. That was another thing too. When we got in the car on Saturday, I was like, oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me just show you guys this one, the Tiger's Eye. Look at that. This one is the Precious Rubies. Which one, Tanya? The black and gold? Oy. Yeah, I know they're all open. Look at how beautiful that is, though. Oh, my bananas. Why did I do that? Why did I pull them all out? Look at that bubble. Just wants to pop. The reds like that, I don't know. I think any of these would look beautiful with that. This one is going to be a fun color for fall. This one is the Crushed Ambers, but I think like the three of these, actually all four of these would be perfect for like our fall projects. The purple and the black. This one, right? That amethyst. I know. I don't have anything like that amethyst color. That amethyst color is wicked. It is beautiful. All right. Let's get some of these in there. I don't have that one in the store. I do have this one in the store. Let's see. Hold on. Hi, Kathy Napick. It's the Eye of the Tiger. I was saying what she was saying. The Tiger's Eye. I know that one, right? I'm kind of loving that one, y'all. I don't know. I don't use that. Obviously you guys have seen that. I have not used these colors very often, if at all, and I'm sleeping on them. I'm going to use that one on a pumpkin for sure. For sure, we're putting that on a pumpkin. How many of you guys have 1,000 pumpkins left over from just like every season? Because I feel like, what is that? Troy, go get me your rice bowl. How much soy sauce do you have? If I can smell soy sauce on you, Troy, go bring me your bowl. I already know. You put soy sauce in a bowl and probably forgot to add rice to it, didn't ya? Didn't ya? So you could use this as paint, or look at how cool that looks though. It almost looks like it's crackled, y'all, because of the way the dauber is lifting up the paint. And then from the opposite side, look at all of that pretty sparkle. Oh, you guys can't see it very well. That's a bummer. So you could use a brush to give it that smooth look. Or the dauber. Is there a line? There is a line. Okay, let's switch to a tiny dauber. I know. I don't know. I think because, well, you know, just like anything, right? If I don't see it, I forget to use it. And that's why when Trev bought me these cabinets for, I don't know, my birthday, Mother's Day, something like that last year, I was super excited because I can see my products better. Well, these defeat the purpose because they're down here in the drawer. And I need to pull them out and put them back here so that I can see them. So I'm just, obviously the seam of the glass, I'm just going to use that seam. And then we'll dry it a little bit and probably do one more coat on there, because do I want to go all the way down though is the question. I don't think so. I think I kind of want to leave that area clean, or no. Oh, maybe I need to go down. Okay, I wasn't going to go down here, but you can see it from the front. Hi, Christine. Hey, Nicole. I know, it looks like, can you see especially, it looks like it's crackled because of the way the dauber is picking it up. So it's making it gives it that like crackle effect that you would get with like the classic crackle, smaller cracks. Okay, but I don't want to keep picking it up in these areas. I want to dry it, and then we could put on another coat. See what happens when you try to be lazy and not switch it. Okay. I love you too, Papas. You didn't bring me your bowl, though. All right, I'm just going to, because up here I got a little carried away. and before it dries. Okay, let's dry that a little bit because there just a couple of areas I want it to be a little more opaque, but look at from the front side how pretty that is. You see all of the gold sparkle. Oh, so pretty. Give me my finger. That would not be cool to get stuck. Thank you kindly. Yes, I was telling them that I was talking to you a couple days ago, and I was telling you how I forget about all of these colors because they're down here in the doggone drawer. Let's see if I can get you down here. First of all, I can't stand when the camera is crooked, but it's straight on my stand. So can you guys see that, like, texture it's giving? Now, obviously, if you used a paintbrush, you know, it would have been nice and smooth. But look at that. Nice and dry. Hi, Carol. I don't know. Usually whenever Sue's not here, she has like a lunch date with her sissy. And probably because I haven't been here like the past how many Mondays, she probably didn't even think I was going to be here today. Ha! That's the way it's supposed to be said. And guess what? Ashley also says, she says salmon and salmon. She says it the way I say it. So poop on you. All right, so there's just a few areas that I'm going to go in there and give it a little bit more. And up here at the top. But I love how fast it dried. Now on the sides, you can see that the texture is different, and that's because the dauber is different. So I'm gonna try to get a little bit more of that texture. I'm gonna have to hold it down here for a minute. I'm gonna try to get a little bit more of that texture up here on the sides, just a little. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, that right there, I want to get some. And then I think it would be pretty to do some stenciling or something back here. I don't know. We'll figure something out. We're not going to just leave it like this. Okay, so I'm just going a little heavier in those few little places that I can see. And then we'll give it a quick dry again. You guys seen how quickly it dried, which is always amazing. Awesome sauce. Okay, let's cover this up. Yep, salmon. I told her, I said, why did they put a letter in there if you're not supposed to use it? See? Draws. Oh, we got to do something cool back here. There's texture back here, though. Because I used the dauber, I want to try to put some, like wax or something to pick up on that texture before we do whatever we're going to do on top of it. But look it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, so on the front, See, that right there, though, what is happening right there? Because you can't see it in the back. Why is it doing that right there? Because whatever's happening right there, you can't see it back here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. The reason why I was putting my hands like that is because if you wanted to make it super opaque, obviously, you know, you could see how it changes. And then going like this, you could still see some light through it, which I'm not mad at either way. So we'll decide. I'm wondering if it's still, because, you know, I always tell you guys, right? Surface level always will feel dry, but underneath could be wet. So I'm thinking that that's wet underneath there. That's why it's darker there. Okay, I'm going to put my daubers in water so that way, I mean, I don't know, 50-50, depends. If I want to wash them or not, I usually throw them away. Okay, I don't think we need the scrappy rustic, so let's put that away. Yeah, it could be. I'm going to need that tiger eye. I think on the back of an acrylic piece would be beautiful. Then I could oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. That would be super pretty. That's exactly what I was telling Nicole. I was like, I sleep on these colors. I mean, look at that. That ruby color is flippin' awesome. But because they're in my draw, I forget about them, and it's not cool at all. Okay, and see, now look right there, I missed a spot. And you all just heard me say, I'm going to put my daubers in water so that way. Don't put anything in water, Terry, until you're sure you're done. Bozo. You know me, I just like standing at the sink every night. Okay, so let's look at these, because what I want to do is cut out this script here, and the script, is it here? I don't even know. I'm assuming this will work as long as it's dry before we do the second one. I don't know, but I want to layer the H20 transfers. I don't know why it wouldn't work. As long as the one layer is dry, then it should be fine, right? Right. So what I wanted to kind of do is cut these out so we can kind of do some script and then have whatever in. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, is there two of each? Or it just happened to be two of those? No, it just happened to be two of those. I wish this wasn't shaped that way because there's a butterfly right there. And y'all know I love my butterflies. Whatever. So the tiger eye glaze is very different. The tiger eye glaze is a gold. So you're talking about CC Restyled. So CC Restyled is very different. There in my shop, I carry like 3 products that are called Tiger's Eye, by the way. So be very careful. There's the Tiger's Eye glaze, the Tiger's Eye paste, and then I believe there's a Tiger's Eye paint as well. I'm not quite sure. It's on your desk, you bozo. I'm not quite sure what the Tiger's Eye fascination is, but there's 3 products in my shop that are called Tiger's Eye. So if you're looking for this one, make sure you get the Jewel Effect paste. But as you can see, the glaze is gold. This is very rich copper color kind of. Also, because it is the glaze, you can put this on and wipe it back. I like the noir that she has, and I always use that on like a wood piece that I have painted black, and then I'll glaze it with the noir black. and it always leaves a beautiful finish. But this, beautiful as well. You could use it as a paint. You don't have to wipe it back, but it does have the capabilities of wiping back because it is a glaze. And there is no texture in here whatsoever. Hi, Deborah. Yes, everything is in my shop. And also somebody, if you messaged me, I was only able to return a couple of messages, but I seen I've got a little, you know, on your front messages on your phone, you can see little snippets of messages. Somebody asked me if I was having a sale, and no, I'm not having a sale. I haven't had a sale since the event in June. So I'm not sure if they're asking me if a sale was coming up or what. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to really check the message, and I'm not even sure who it's from. So if you're wondering, I am not having a sale. I haven't had one for a little bit now. Unfortunately, you know, sales on products and stuff have to be authorized by the distributor. So those don't happen often unless we're authorized. Unless I'm doing like an event or something like that for the store, then that's different. And I think I want these little pieces too, but we'll see. Ooh. Did you spill soy sauce on you? Why do you smell like soy sauce? I feel like it's... Is it on your shoes or something? Oh, Lordy B. Did you spill it in the kitchen, son? Your watch? I know. I know, it's on. Don't forget, these are absolutely amazing because the image is on the back. So you don't have to, you know, do that weird, like, lift up, peek under, and try to gauge where you are and all of that good stuff because the image is on the back. Okay, so what I was thinking is to kind of do it like that. Do I want it bigger up there? Yeah, I do. I want it kind of like that. I don't know. We'll see. Something like that. And then I want to get one of these pieces, the bigger ones. Is that the same too? No, those. Okay, so that one has like a flowery thing. Flowery. Is that a word? Flowery. Hi, Miss Kathy. I really like that one too because of the crown. Okay, pasta sauce. What? Open it. Open it. Make it bigger. Like that. What, Papas? It's already on. See? I don't know. Do you guys like this one with more of like the crest, or do you guys like the flowers down here? Oh, I guess you guys don't have to look at it like that. It's that one or that one. So number 1 or number 2, or do you not like either one of them and want me to do something different? Oh, wait. That one has birdies. That one's pretty. That one has flowers and a little birdie. I guess I could have showed you it this way so there's no glare, and then you guys could see how it is without all of the stuff. The flowers, this one. Because see how the script is kind of like already coming through with the postage? Ooh, maybe we grab that postage too. Let us see. I think I'm going to go after this one in the corner because I'm pretty sure they're exact same. Spring, October 28th. Yeah, they're the same. Oh, and there's a butterfly. Oh, it was meant to be. I didn't even notice the little butterfly. Also, hi, Robin. You're not very late. Also, hi, Angela. You guys are going to want to keep an eye on Nicole's channel because Nicole has asked me to bring in some stuff in the store that she really, really wants to use. So make sure you keep an eye on her channel. I'm going to have this stuff here on Wednesday, but unfortunately, we need to wait for it to get to Nicole so I don't know how that's going to work, but there will be some new stuff in the shop at the request of Nicole. So don't forget, you guys, if you ever do see something that you want me to bring in, you can always message me and I will do that. Okay, I don't like the way that this is shaped. So I think what I'm going to do is cut this one maybe because I think it's too clean and symmetrical. We're going to have to cut these transfers because I don't like the grouping of it. If that makes any sense. Probably doesn't. It's probably just something weird in my brain. Oh, no. Mom is not changing those watch bands, son. I cannot even see. Uncle had to do it for me. Oh, you know what? Why does everything have to be so straight? I wish the bottle wasn't... Hold on. Troy. I know, son. Hold on a minute. The bottle is dipping on that one, so I'll bring that one back, but it's dipping forward so the transfers aren't staying on there. So I'm trying to figure out a way of placing these to layer them, but it may not even look right. If you're new to me, this is Troy. He's my son, and he's nonverbal, but he's very verbal, and yeah, so. It may not need the other stuff. I kind of wanted to layer the script on there, but we may not be able to do that. We may just be able to put this on there and maybe do like one of the little flowers or something like that. Otherwise, I'm going to have to cut the script in half because right now the size of these aren't working. It might be okay if I cut that in half. Let's just see. Are you talking to me, Treese? Probably not. Are you talking to Nicole? I don't even know if she's still here. Okay. So, that's really getting on my nerves. There you go. Wait. That's all I need is to put it upside down. Then that would really be. There's also a little crown. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should it just be that by itself? Or should I layer it? I don't hate it, but I'm not like dying in love with it either. That's what I always say. He's nonverbal, but he's super verbal because he gets his point across. Let me tell you. Just the one, Patricia, you're thinking just the one? That's why I'm kind of leaning towards that too. I will have an auction soon, Trees. I just need to figure out when. You like them both, Miss Connie? Thinking that needs to go kind of like that because some of it is going to layers, like some will be on top, and I'm okay with that. That's actually kind of the idea, was just to spread it out a little bit. Whoa, where'd my little crown go? But we have to figure that out first, because if we want the script down, the script needs to go first. You know? You like the script and this? All right. Let's do this again. Oh, you know what I wanted to tell you guys? Have you guys ever heard of the Fetch app? So it's a free app. If you've never heard of it, it's a free app, and all you have to do is scan in your receipts. That's it. Any receipt that you have, you scan it in and you get points. And it's all for free, and then you get to redeem it for Amazon gift cards, if you have Ulta or Bath and Body Works, Sephora. Do you do Fetch? Oh my gosh, I think I'm almost to a $50 gift card from Amazon. The cool thing about Fetch though is that if you sign up for it, or if you use my link to sign up for it right now, they're doing $4,000 bonus points on the first receipt that you scan. So you get 4,000 points and I get 4,000 points, but then you also have a referral code, and then you can give like your family and friends that referral code, and every time they scan a receipt, you get points. And I absolutely love Fetch, so it's free and you get points. I don't know how it works or why it happens, but it does. And you get Amazon gift cards. Of course, you know, those are my favorite. Okay, let's get water. And I think I'm just going to use the baby wipes like I did last time, because they're already wet. But it's not a gimmick. I also use Upside, which is gas. So you get a return, like you get return money on gas. It's pretty cool. At first I was like, yeah, no, these places are all just gimmicky or whatever. But nope, they're not. And you can even link it to your email. So that way it will scan your email for like any Amazon purchases or anything like that. No, I didn't put it in my link tree. Should I put it in my link tree? I've never thought to put it in my link tree. Hold on. Let me see if I could do this. But yeah, you'll get bonus if you scan in your first receipt, and it could be your gas, it could be whatever. As soon as you scan it in, you'll get like 4,000 points, and it goes in tiers. So in the fetch, it looks like that. Just so you know, fetch a dog. Can I pet that dog? So dog, you know. I know. I told you guys, I don't want it to be today. Today is just, I want it to be Friday. All right, hold on, Mary. I'll put it in the comments, and then I will, well, that wasn't, I thought it was just the code, but I guess it's going to be the whole thing. Okay, so one of the great things about this, right, is that, like I said, the exact image is on the back. They tell you to wet your surface first. When I was doing the other bottle last time, I told you guys I didn't ever wet the surface before when I did the water transfer, but that's how Prima recommended do it, so that's how I did it last time, and it worked fine. So I'm just going to set that one kind of up there. And then I'm going to put this one down too, just because I might as well work them both at the same time. All right, and then I'm going to wet my already wet baby wipe. Oh my gosh, Mary Casey, you will be addicted to it, because literally, and then sometimes you get bonus points. Like Nick went to Kohl's, he had to go to a funeral, and he went to Kohl's to buy like a dress shirt and some dress pants, and for whatever reason I got 15,000 points from Kohl's. I was like, ooh. But you'll be, if I don't know, you're gonna turn into me. I'm like, did you get a receipt? Give me your receipt. Did you get a receipt? But you don't do anything. If you're spending money and you get a receipt, you might as well do it. I mean, Amazon gift card? Yes, please. You know how many times I buy phone cases? Okay, now these are also in my store. These, you guys, I've said it many times, I love using this to put the paste or whatever through the stencil. I think it works great, but these are actually called water. They're called H2O transfers. It's the H2O transfer tool because it's meant to help you with the H2O transfers, but I don't know. I like, multi-use tool. That one might be a little crooked, but I'm okay with that. I'm not mad at that. And also, Upside is a good one too. So all you do with Upside is it'll actually tell you what gas stations are near you, and it'll be like 41-cent return per gallon. And I think I've only used it like, I don't know, a handful of times, and I've already got $15. And they deposit it back to your bank account. I don't like linking my bank accounts to things, so it will also link to PayPal. And then don't be like me and wait for that image to come off. But look at how cool. And it's super easy. Uh-oh. Hold on. Actually, it's okay. I'm not mad at that not going down. Should I fight with it to go down? I'm going to leave it. I'm not mad at that. It was meant to be. Okay. So now I am going to take the baby wipe. Oh, it's not that one. It's this one. And make sure it's very wet to press that down and then dry it. To make sure it doesn't move so I could put the other one, because I have a feeling some of the crust is going to layer on here a little bit, maybe up here especially. I actually, because of how it dips in like that, I feel like it was supposed to be like that. I'm kind of liking that. I didn't put the little crown on, which I could do afterwards, but I think I want that little bitty crown up there. Okay. Hi, Miss Edie. Is Miss Edie? I was going to say Edie and Julia at the same time, and you just absolutely cannot do that. How are you feeling, Miss Edie? I usually give my receipts to my niece. Oh my gosh. And I'm telling you, use my link, not because I want you to use my link, but because they are doing a special right now where if you use a referral link, you'll get 4,000 points and then I will get 4,000 points. And then you'll get a link. So then share your link with, like, tell your family to do it. And then you'll get the bonus points whenever they scan in their first receipt. And it could be a receipt for like $1.99. Any receipt. I will tell you though, you only have, I think it's like 12 days to scan your receipts. So like if you're like me and you put your receipts in your wallet, just make sure you do it within that 12-day time frame, because then you can't, it won't let you, it won't accept the receipt. Okay, so I just want to make sure that this is super dry before we try to layer the other one on. Yeah, roll with it. You can't, I know, right? But look at how pretty that gold is against that. I agree, Miss Kathy. Hi, Patty. How are you? How are you, Julia? Sorry, that wasn't a very proper hello because I was mixing your name with Miss Edie's name. Okay. Now, like I said, I don't think a lot of it is going to hit. I don't know, though. Like, some of it will, maybe. Yeah, so there's going to be a little bit that's going to hit. Well, I guess we don't. Let's tighten it up. Let's cut this excess down here. And then we'll kind of be able to tell. They don't mind if it's actually layered on it. I guess it doesn't have to be, though. All right, but I do want to make sure that it's kind of... Okay. I'm good, thank you. All right, so same thing. Again, I don't know. I'm assuming because it's dry, it's down. That's not going to move, but I'm not going to mess with that stuff too much. Is this the really wet one? This is. Thank you, Miss Edie. Okay. I don't even know how necessary the tool is, but again, You can use a squeegee as well. I guess it is kind of necessary. It's getting the water out from underneath it, so it's probably not a bad idea. But like I said, when Prima showed the demonstration, well, I think they did it on the live too, but when they did it for the retailers, they did show using the transfer tool. But like I said, just having the image on the back is just, to me, it's a game changer. Okay, do not want to mess this one up. So I'm going to go a little slower to make sure it's all down. Oh my goodness. I can see that up there is a little crooked. Oh well. Just, there you go. Turn your head a little bit. It's a little crooked. I'm not mad at it. Whatever. Okay, so I'm just going to wet it again and really wet my baby wipe again, because although it looks like it's down, I'm still just going to give it a little push with the baby wipe. Is it necessary? I don't know. It makes me feel better that I can push it down with my actual hands. Okay, and then I'm just going to around the opposite sides here, where it's like really drippy. Alright, let's dry that. If it's not crooked, I didn't make it. C's not here, so there's nobody to yell at me, because she'd have been screaming at me. That is beautiful. This actually looks like one of those amber colored bottles, you know, the bottles that are just naturally that beautiful color because of what we did on the back there. And I don't know how well you guys can see it, but I can still see all of the gold reflect that's in that color. See, I don't even think you can see it here, but in the tiger's eye, there's a bunch of gold reflect in the paint. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that. That is super simple. Holy guacamole, that's really pretty. Oh my goodness. To like do that on some canisters or even like a bottle. Oh my word. I really like that. It's super pretty. But yeah, I don't know. Can you guys see the gold that's reflecting in that color back there? I know you can, all you see is probably all my doggone lights. Okay, so this one, we're going to save that one, and let's throw away. Oh, I forgot the postage. Let's throw away all of these wrappies. They'll end up on my floor. Okay, now I am thinking I wanted to put the crown up there, but because it's crooked, I almost don't know. What? Come here, you little guy. Maybe not. Hold on. Because it's crooked there, I'm thinking to put one of these little flower bundles on there. Are they all the same bundles? Let's see. 2, 2. Yep, they're all the same. None of them are smaller, bigger. Right? Yep, they're all the same. Okay, let's look at this little bundle here. I'm going to cut that little point off. I don't know why I was trying drive me nuts. Yes, Tina. On a real candle, I believe it would, yes. I could go grab one. Do I have a real candle? I don't know. Should we put the flower there? I'm almost thinking that bundle is too big and we need to take off half of that. What if we took off half of that flower, like that bud, and put it like that? Thank you for sprinkling, Joanne. I really appreciate that. You were thinking that, Jeanette, right? It looks like that color. It's kind of trippy. All right, what do we think about the crown? Should the crown go up on the neck, or we can cut this in half, kind of droop that on the words there because the words, you guys can clearly see it's slanting down. So if we put the bundle, like half of that bundle on there, it will help your eye since it's going down. And then maybe put the other bundle up here. I think this would absolutely look beautiful on a candle. Oh my gosh, we need to put it on a candle. Or even like a vase or something. Ugh. Okay, because we have so many of these, I want to try and see. So what I'm thinking is, can I make it so that you have half and the other has half? So what if I cut it here? And then, so that flower will have that bud. Ugh. What do you guys think of that? Instead of the crown. Yes. That was so weird, y'all. It looked like the comments were not moving at all. Or they might not be. Okay, so this is the one that goes up there. Now that I've cut it down so much, there's no overhang for me to pull off. Come on, little guy. You gotta go on the bottle, please. Holy guacamole. Because that one is so little, it needs to kind of wrap around that. You might need to kind of deal with that sooner than later, but okay. It's going to be interesting. It's moving so much. I don't know if it's already down or if the plastic is just moving or what's happening. Oh, it's already down. Okay. Hold on. Because it's wet, it's letting me slide it around a little bit in place. Oh, sooky now. Hold on. No. No. Hold on. You need to come up. This little leaf is trying to curl under. Note to self. Let's not cut little pieces anymore, huh? Actually, the crown is little too, so. Oh, that little leaf doesn't want to stay down. We might lose the leaf. Hold on. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Stay right there. Right. Stay. Oh my God. What transfer, Christine? I'll add it. I'm amazed how that almost makes it look straight. Yeah, see, because it just helps your eye. So because there's something else there, it helps the eye, right? Kind of line it up a little bit more because of the peak of this and the peak of that. Obviously, you could see the words, but when you glance at it at first glance, you're not now seeing it so much. So, seeing it so slanted. If you really wanted to, because it's just a transfer, I could actually get that off there. I just don't know if it needs to be that serious. But if you wanted to get it off, you could. All right, let's dry those babies in place. Okay, do you want me to add it and message it to you? I can add it so you can either put in another order, which you know that I will always refund the shipping, but if you don't want to go through that hassle, I could just add it on your order and then send you the invoice just for the transfer, whichever is that you want. Okay, I'll message it to you on Messenger when I get off of here. I'll just add it and then I'll send it. You just want one of the gold, right? Okay. Oh, that's pretty. Oh my gosh. That's really pretty. We've got to use this more. Oh my goodness. And I actually like that there. I don't know what topper we're going to use in there, but we'll use something up there. But that is gorgeous. Holy guacamole. Hi, Sue. Did you have lunch with your sissy today? Honey, I'm home. All right. So, you again? How do you know when I put my phone, I stop sitting on my phone and I put it up on the stand, then you come back? Okay, so gorgeous, gorgeous. Again, for right now, hint, 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 that's the only water transfer that's in the stores, but this is the H20 Transfers in Gilded Memories. Okay, let's put that back. That is such a bad deal that I cut that little crown out. We'll just put that there, and I'll grab a little mesh bag from the store and put those in the bag, because that will definitely get ruined. Okay, so I am, because I don't want anything to scratch, so we are going to go turn this Mama Jamma around, get rid of all of my little Gator 320s. Okay, on the back, because we got some amazing texture back here, I kind of want to just lightly use some of the white gold wax on there, just to pick up this chair, Troy. Seriously? Just to pick up some of that texture. Sound like I'm going. You guys hear my voice crackle? La 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 la. Oh, something super exciting as well. You guys remember I kept saying to you that I wish that I can get the white from Finnabair, but it was out. What was it? The old something. Why can't I find it? The old white? Is it the old white? No, it's not the matte one. Anyways, that's going to be here in 2 days. It came back into stock on the website, and I snatched it up. Nope, not vintage gold. Oh, look, y'all, I found the yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. Oh, Troy, what am I going to do with that? Okay, let's just do that. Okay, now, is it in my hands already? Where's my white gold? It's called old white or something like that, isn't it? Oh my goodness, I don't know where it is. White pearl. Gosh, I have lost my mind. The white pearl. So this one has been out of stock forever and a day, and I so wanted it so very much. And then they even let me order a ton of it. Thank you. They even let me order a ton of it, but it was like a teaser, because I guess it really shouldn't have been available order because it wasn't in stock. So then they refunded it all to me. So this time I seen that it was in stock again, so I ordered it again. And so far they haven't refunded me, so I think it's actually here this time. You were with your daughter. Okay, I figured. They were like, where's Sue? And I said, usually when she's not here, she's like lunching with Sissy or something. Okay, but that is not the same gold, Terry. I love that color. Thank you. I appreciate you. Not that it has to be matchy-matchy, but I'm switching brushes because this one is going to be, it's a lot more compact. I don't want a lot of color on there. I just want a light dusting, and I am going to mix them. Okay, and I just really lightly want to pick up some of the texture. I don't even know. Hey, loco. There you go, babe. I know, because you keep rubbing your head because you keep getting mad at me because I haven't gotten you a phone case yet. Why did you put it back here? Does that mean you're going to go get a cup? I don't even know how much of it you guys are going to be able to see, but it's just a light dusting and it's picking up the texture. You obviously won't be able to see any of that on the front. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, stop. Put it down. Put the brush down. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, it almost looks like I'm marbling now. Didn't I say put the brush down? You did, but you're not listening. Okay, now really put it down. I'll put it down. That's not the right color. This is. What the heck? Okay. What should we put on the back of this? And also, we need something on the neck. Not all the way down the neck, but something on the back. Oh, please. Too busy. I don't know. Nothing's like grabbing my attention. Any ideas? Come on, my idea getters. Oh, where did that stencil drop out of? I feel like it would be fun to put a stencil on there, but nothing like super crazy. Hi, Teresa Cherry. I always talk to myself. Are you guys talking about me? I always talk to myself. I always have a conversation with myself. I answer myself. I argue with myself. Yeah, I always have conversations with myself. You can't only now just be noticing that. Ooh, that would be kind of cool on there. Have the best conversations with myself, y'all. That's what this is. I just don't know why it fell out of this lot because it shouldn't have. Should be somewhere in another place. I don't know. I'm not feeling anything spectacular. All right. Well, that's a bummer. I don't know what else we're going to do this, but we do need to do something to it. Let me see. What is this down here? No, I don't want that. Where's my, oh my. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Pops, what is that? Clean your glasses? But did you know that you left this over here? Aren't they? If the back is totally opaque, will anything you put on the back show through the front? I don't think so, Mary Casey. I don't think so. Now you're leaving me your glasses, dude. I don't know. It shouldn't. I'm almost wondering if I should pull out some of my chipboard pieces. Not even necessarily this one. I'm trying to just get an idea of what it would look like. But it might be kind of fun to pull out some of my chipboard that I haven't used in forever to find something really pretty to put back here. What do we have on the front? We have butterfly, script, some flowers, postage. It could be really pretty to put some type of something back here. Always better to talk to yourself. Definitely get the right answer in the end. Absolutely. Whoops. Oh, this is the one that I cut apart. But see, it might be pretty to put like some chipboard on here. Oh, that's my hair. Thanks. I need that. I know, Papas. I know. Afterwards. What do you guys think? Because I don't know if you guys are old school and you've been here for a while, but if you have, you know that in the old house, behind me was a pegboard, and that pegboard was full of chipboard pieces, dainty pieces, all kind of pieces. So it might be really neat to pull some of that out and find something that goes back here. Do you like this one, Mary Casey? Because I think I have another one that I didn't cut apart. I can't remember what I put that on, but I know I cut this one to fit that whatever piece I was using. I'm pretty sure I have another full one. Oh, the things you find. Oh, the things you find. Is this another one? Oh, see? Because, I was cutting these. Oh, that's a smaller one. Let's just see. Oh, I painted this one. See, we could paint them and do... Oh, that paint looks really close, doesn't it? Holy cow. Is that the only one that's painted? How crazy is that? What is that painted with? Oh my gosh, it's embossed. I embossed this. I don't think think you guys can tell, but it's got embossing on there. Oh, wow, I must have been playing with something. But see how that's like kind of smaller? The chipboard, yeah? Can you try turning that piece white? Oh, yeah, we could paint it any color we want. You see, Avi, I can't remember why I embossed that one, but I embossed it. I thought I had 3 of these pieces. Hold on. But they're all going to be that same width, though, so it's not like it's going to be any wider, because they're thinner pieces. So hold on, let me see what else I have in here. Oh my goodness. The things you find, the things you find. I'm finding all kind of things here. See, this is why we need to do a whole scrubbing of this place. All right. No, I said, can you take the white piece and turn it a different angle? Angle? You said that? Can you try turning the piece white? Can you try turning that white piece? Oh, turning it. Like turning it this way? She's like, do you know how to read? So I'm putting it this way, right? So you're asking, no. This is the way I'm putting it. So you're asking for it to be put that way. Don't they look kind of the same though, Mary Sharkey? Okay, Miss Connie, have a wonderful dinner. Okay, let's figure out how to put this on. Do we think it needs to be put on in one piece though? Because I don't think so. But we could. Like it can continue. And it's one of the more daintier pieces, so obviously you see it will do all the things. It will bend and do all the things. But I don't know, I was almost kind of liking it just like a partial piece. No? Was it this piece? I think it was this piece, right? That was not so crazy. I think we just put that in the middle. I'm trying to see if they... Is it because it's the wrong way? Oh, it's the wrong angle. So it would line up that way if we wanted to make it bigger and put more on it. Yeah, I don't think it looks any different. I think it, either way, it's kind of the same. I kind of like the partial piece, just like that. Just kind of looks, I don't know why, but I don't know. That little bit is not bugging me. All right, so now the thing is, though, we can't leave it that color. So should we just make it a gold? Or is it going to be too striking if it's gold on here? I think. Okay, let's get these over there, and then let's see. If I'm going to use a gold, I want a thin one so it could go right on it and not, do you like the partial pieces too? Trying to think. We need an opaque gold. I think if we're going to use a gold, I would want it to be kind of an opaque gold. But see, now we need to be really careful because I don't like that tone. These are just a delicate. See, the tones of the gold, I think, are going to throw it crazy. So maybe we just do the white gold. Oh, or the antique pigment. Hola, Ari. What if you paint? That might work. Because I think that might, yeah, maybe. Because we have to be careful. It's going to look really strange if we get the wrong tone gold on there. It can really mess it up. Like, it could take it from being really pretty to, like, why did you do that? Okay, that little crown is going to get lost, y'all. Okay. I don't want to get too much gold or too much of the tiger's eye all in there because this one is very, very, they even call it a delicate. I know the word delicate is in the name of this. So I'm going to be careful not to go cuckoo crazy with dipping it in there. And because it is the chipboard, it's going to take super duper easy. Ari, how's mama? Did you guys have a good weekend? And actually, I think this was a great idea because it is a partial. It'll be like it's part of the back. I just want to make sure the edges are covered, and then let's dry it, and then we'll take some I know, babe, I know. Oh, good. Why do you have to do it like that, Troy? You break that glass and I'm going to cry. I know, Troy. You want a phone case. All the time. You do. Thank you. Okay. So now that we have that the same color, I am going to take some of the Thin Bear Vintage Gold Wax, not directly on the brush, and be a total bozo. Here we go again, Terry. Losing your mind. Okay, you can't see it. So, okay, you guys, I intentionally, scoopers. I intentionally put it just on the middles because it blends. Does she love puzzles? Okay, we need to paint that better. Or actually, is that the, oh, it's the back part of the chipboard. It's not actually the chipboard. But we do need to. That's what I didn't want to show is the tips of it. So let's just get a little bit. Just to give it, and then I don't know if you guys can see the little swirls that are on the actual bottle. So it kind of matches. But I want to make sure that none of the chipboard color can be seen. So I'm just going to go back here. Okay. Now, whenever you are dealing with chipboard like this, one of the more aggravating things is how to put it on a surface because it's hard to get all of that glued. So I've showed you guys many times to actually put it on your hand. Oh, see, if I would not have put that in the baggie, we would have lost the crown for sure because the fan just blew this all on the floor. The fan is not my friend. Okay, so I'm just going to put the glue, and I'm pretty sure I'm just going to use the express glue. I have the glue in 2 different sizes. I believe I have it in the small and the large. Hey. All right. Come on. All right. Now that there's glue all over the back, let's just... Ah! Okay, I need to get it off of my fingers because my fingers are super sticky. Oh, I like it. It almost looks like it's just part of the bottle. Okay. I use it that way now, as you taught us, so much easier. It's just so much. I used to stress off of like trying to get it on every little bitty piece. And do you put it on with a brush, or how do you get it on there? Do you get the little nib? And like if you do scrapbooking, you probably know about this glue, art glitter glue. It comes with that little bitty nib. And so I used to, it was such a pain in the behind. And then finally I was like, you know what? I'm just going to put it all over my hand and stamp it on my hand. And it's just worked great ever since then. But look at how beautiful that is. Oh my Lanta. And then you cannot see it in the back there. You can't see that there's anything back there, which is what we want. You don't want it really seen, because then you would see the behind of, the back of the chipboard, which is not painted, and then that would bug me royally. Okay, so really the only thing left to do is, because we were able to paint it, it doesn't have a funny seam as far as like looking all kind of crazy. So the only thing we really need is something to put in as the topper. And I don't know, I'd have to go pull out the drawer of toppers to see, but it was super easy and very quick. Yeah, and like I said, if you've been with me for a while, you will remember that chipboard, all of the chipboard that hung behind me. It was a plethora of chipboard, but look at how pretty that is, and so easy. And then that just was kind of a happy accident. I really didn't plan on putting that back there. I was going to do a stencil of some type, but that just looks like you can't, and then I don't know. So I'll find a topper. I don't know. You guys know I have a ton of toppers. I'll find something pretty to match it. Hopefully something that matches the back, because, this way. But I wish you guys could see the sparkle that happens with that tiger's eye stone. It's so pretty, the sparkle from that paint. Again, I really need to use all of those paints more. You can put those through the stencil. They have enough body that you can put it through a stencil, but you can also use it as a paint. This particular one is a lot smoother. But if you do get the Jewel Effect paste, just like the deluxe paste, if there's like a little white, because can you see that white? That's not the plastic, that's the paste. All it is you just need to stir it up and it's fine. Don't freak out. It's not like it's molded or anything like that. You just need to stir them up. They both do that. And then it works perfectly. You can on your big screen. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Rochelle. Rochelle, did you change your picture? Didn't even recognize you. Anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your Monday. That's the only thing, right? We could pretend that it's Thursday, but it really isn't, because we still have to go through the whole week. Anyways, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I will see you back here tomorrow. I don't know what we're gonna play with tomorrow. Obviously we've got so much of the new stuff, so I'm gonna need to figure something out. I want to do something with the birds. What was it? Something aviary, the new transfer, but I don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys, you got a new iPad. Ooh, fun. Thank you, Patricia. Thanks, Mary Casey. Anyways, I'll see you guys back here tomorrow, same time, same place. We'll figure out what we're doing. A candle. Yes, a candle. You want me to make a candle? You make Monday bearable. Thanks. You guys make my Monday bearable. You want me to do a candle tomorrow, Mary Sharkey? We could do a candle tomorrow. Ooh, we could do a candle. Hi, my Kathy Bean. Hi, Charles. We could do a candle with the water transfers and also do some of the new transfers on the candle. We could do that. Let's do that. All right, that's what we'll do. See you tomorrow when we do our candle. Bye.